Hi, everyone. So Juno just went retrograde in Sagittarius. And when Juno goes retrograde, it is or it can be a test on our relationships, on our commitments. Um, some may be feeling like the grass might be greener somewhere else. So just understand if you're having those types of feelings or if you feel like your relationship is being tested, that it could be because Juno just went retrograde. So we're going to take a look at the energy as Juno moves through Sagittarius. Um, and we're going to do some clarifications, but I also would like to roll a couple of the zodiac signs, not because this is your sign, it's because I always like to work with the energy that we're picking up on. So we have Cancer and Capricorn. So with the energies of Cancer and Capricorn coming through together, Cancer is always about things from the past, things for using your intuition. I just got that you could be getting intuitive messages right now with this Cancer. So it could be things that you have learned from the past. It could be about delving back into the past of your relationships. But either way, it feels like you're getting intuitive messages. And Capricorn is about your goals and your achievements and focus. So this combination of Cancer and Capricorn coming together is telling me that perhaps there is a need for you to focus on the past. So focus on the way you used to feel about your person. If you feel like you're drifting away from them, focus on the beginning or how you met or why you fell in love in the first place. That's sort of what I'm getting so far. But let's see. Let's get some tarot out. Okay. So wow, we're starting out with the Empress. That is very beautiful energy. The High Priestess. The Hermit. Ace of Swords. Six of Swords. Underneath, Three of Swords. Four of Swords, the Sun, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups. And underneath everything is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is really about satisfying your own needs, your intentions. It can be about putting yourself first and making sure that your needs and wants are met first so that you can fulfill others. So this is about knowing how far you've come, because the nines are a completion of something, that you are happy in your own energy. You bet on yourself when it came to things and you've come a long way. That's what this Nine of Cups hiding underneath this deck is telling me. So the current energy that you're sitting in right now is you are the Empress, but it looks like you're brokenhearted about something. And so it's unusual for the Empress to be brokenhearted. So it does feel like there's some kind of a block here going for you, and it could be in this current relationship that you're dealing with. So I want to get two clarifiers for each of these, but let's move through this energy a bit first. You're being asked to focus on really using your intuition. You're being asked to focus on meditations and maybe perhaps spending time alone. I do see the Hermit here and I see the Four of Swords. And this is all about spending time listening to your intuition. And I was already getting that there are intuitive messages that are coming in for you when it has to do perhaps with partnerships and commitments. But it could be anything. It could be your job that you're committed to. It could be some responsibility that you are committed to. So make it make sense for you. But there is something here that looks like it's really blocking your expansion or blocking your, whatever you're trying to birth into the world. Let's put it that way. Whatever you're trying to bring, whatever you're trying to work on spiritually or otherwise, it looks like your own broken heart or some kind of conflict that's growing around you is preventing you from doing that. And so you are being asked to focus on meditations and receiving the intuitive messages that you need in order to progress whatever this is that you're trying to bring into the world. But I do think that's going to be your challenge with the Hermit and the Sun here, because I think that you are maybe perhaps intentionally pushing away your intuition, or you don't like what your intuition is trying to tell you. So facing the truth of a situation, of whatever that is for you, whatever is standing in your way, I think that facing the truth is going to be your challenge, because it's giving this feeling with the Sun here that you already know the truth. You already know what your intuition is trying to tell you, but you're denying it. So the message really coming through here is to cut through the BS. There's an Ace of Swords with a Seven of Cups, and this is saying cut through whatever the illusions are, cut through whatever your whatever the blockage is, whatever is being said to you, whatever maybe you're saying to yourself that isn't true. Find the truth in a confusing situation, and the only way to do that is through your intuition. And I keep getting that there are intuitive messages that are trying to come through to you. And that's what this Cancer, I think, is saying to us, to really listen to your intuition. And when I said to focus on the past of a relationship, that could go either way. If the beginning of your relationship was tumultuous, if there were things that happened in your past that were a little bit sketchy or dodgy, then that may be what you're being asked to focus on, because I am seeing a Six of Swords here with an Ace of Cups. And this generally is a combination of you escaping something and going for something new and going for new love. So this energy of Juno retrograde might actually come in your favor, in the sense that it is going to test this relationship that you're in and be able to move you out of it, because it's not the right one for you, because there is another one that's waiting for you. So, but I want to get some clarifiers here. So the Empress has the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Let me just put these out so we don't have to do this again. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the World, the Star, the Fool, the Eight of Cups, the Devil. There's the Six of Swords again, and there's the Knight of Swords. There's the Tower underneath everything. So yeah, I do think that this this retrograde period of Juno is helping you to really destroy the foundation of whatever this relationship is for you that is not working out for you, that your intuition keeps trying to tell you, but you're ignoring. So then we've got the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. There's the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. There's the High Priestess again. There's the Emperor, Justice, the Hierophant, and there's the Seven of Pentacles underneath. So these cards that are hiding underneath the decks are really telling me that this Juno retrograde period is going to help you get out of a precarious situation, and there's going to be some kind of a divine intervention, and not to worry about all the investments that you have put into this relationship or how many years you have spent in this relationship, because this was meant to be. Everything that's happening right now, I can tell just by looking at all the majors that are showing up here, and we're going to move through it. But I can tell that this was a relationship that was never meant to grow. It was never meant to be anything more than a lesson. And now that Juno is retrograding, it's time for you to get out. So with the Empress, we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And this is really telling me to focus on you and whatever this is that you're trying to birth into the world. And it feels like you're doing that. Your emotions are balanced, you're very motivated, and you're showing up as the Empress. And you have goals because Capricorn is here. So I know you're focused on those goals. The heartbreak that you are creating for yourself has to do with the fact that you have been in a situation for too long. The Fool is here saying it's time to remove yourself from this situation. It's time to start something new and find some other group of people, places, things to work with. So if this is finding a new job, if this is finding a new roommate, if this is finding a new romantic partner, whatever that is, because I can see the energy moving through here in this retrograde type of fashion, which I think is why we have Cancer too, because it's about the past. But this is about you really reflecting on the past of this relationship and just how unsatisfying it's been for you. And that this is time to bet on yourself and to find your own satisfaction in the situation. And I'm seeing the Four of Cups here again. So we're seeing the Four of Cups here twice. So, but that is about your emotional balance and choosing yourself, betting on yourself, and being simply motivated by the thing that drives you on the inside and not worrying about whoever this person is that's blocking you in your external energy. So we're getting more messages about you needing to really tap into your third eye and to get those intuitive messages. The Queen of Swords is she's my human lie detector, is what I generally call her, because she's very good at cutting through the nonsense. The Eight of Swords is a very nonsensical type of card, in the sense that this is your own fears that hold you wherever you are. But there's no one better in the deck to handle an Eight of Swords than a Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can cut through this with no problem. She can do this in her sleep. She can do this while she's drinking her coffee in the morning. So the point here is to really discern the truth with this High Priestess, to get the truth of this situation, get the truth of this relationship to the forefront, to the surface. And that's going to require you really meditating on the fact, with this High Priestess showing up again with the Four of Swords, it's this repeating message. Your intuition is trying to tell you to move on from this relationship with the Eight of Cups. It's really strongly telling you to do that. But we already know that's going to be your challenge. We already said that getting into this mode where you're not only receiving your intuitive messages, but you're listening to your intuitive messages, because it feels like before now you've been ignoring those intuitive nudges that you're getting. And so I think with this Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles showing up twice, this is really saying that you want to keep pouring your heart into this situation, the one you are already in, because you have spent so much time and effort. And it's like you don't want to look at this situation as a failure. You don't want to look at it that there's been no growth, that you're saying, but I've been watering it, I've been nurturing it, I've been fertilizing it, I have been doing all these things to make this relationship grow. And so you don't really want to look at the fact that it's not been growing, because you've put so much of your emotional investment in this. This is the Knight of Cups is emotions, and the Seven of Pentacles is investments. So I know from this that you have put a lot of emotional investment in it, which is probably why you're ignoring your intuition that is saying, but you need to get the heck out of there. So we have the Devil with the Emperor here coming in with the Sun. And again, I think this is another confirmation that you know the truth. You know that this is a toxic relationship. You know that this is bad for you, or it's a toxic job, a toxic boss with the Emperor. Maybe you're in a situation where someone's been very controlling, and you know that, but you're still making excuses or make it make sense for you. But it does feel like it's so clear to you, you're just ignoring it. So that is that message coming through here, that you've already learned the lesson. You know the truth. You're showing up as the Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You've passed the test. You've already passed the test. So now it's time to take your blessings and move forward. The universe wants to give you something with the Six of Pentacles. And it's because you gave so much to a situation that was not giving back to you, that this is now why the universe wants to give you what you deserve. And the world is here saying that you have already passed the test. This is saying over and over and over again that you know what to do, you're just not doing it. So, but with the Seven of Cups, we've got the Six of Swords, and we've got the Six of Swords again up here, but this is with justice. So I think, especially with the tower showing up here too, this is the divine just getting involved. I see all these sixes, and the sixes is about blessings from the divine. And so even if you don't listen to your intuition, the universe is going to get you out of this one way or another. It's going to get you out of it kicking and screaming, or it's going to get you out of it in a smooth sailing kind of a way. So this is like you knowing that this is your karmic justice to get out of this and to find something that's more suited and maybe vibes more at your frequency. But this is the justice. This is the karmic justice for the person or job or boss or whomever it is for you that's been trying to create these illusions that this is where you need to be. That's their karmic justice, is you moving on. And the best part of all is you getting exactly what you deserve in the situation, because I'm seeing a Knight of Pentacles with the star. This is about your healing, and this is about you getting offers from more reliable people with the Knight of Pentacles. These are your blessings that are going to come in. And it's almost like you don't have to do anything because you're getting out of it, whether you like it or not. But it's just how you get out of it that's up to you. Do you want to just escape this on your own and listen to your intuition? Or do you want the universe to come in and just blow the whole thing up? Which is, it looks like that's what's around the corner. And I'm seeing the sun again underneath this tower, which again is saying, you know what to do. You know that this is a terrible situation that you're in, but you're convincing yourself for some reason that you still need it. So, but I do see here that with the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant, again, this Hierophant is here reminding me that you have already learned the lesson. You are all set. And something fast is going to come in. It's right around the corner. New love is like, it's been waiting for you. It's been waiting for you to release this so that your new love can come in. This is exactly what this is telling me. And I think with Juno going into retrograde, I now get it. Your relationship is being tested. Your intuition is being tested. And it's time to release this. Because there's someone right here. There's a Knight of Swords who's like ready for you to just drop this so you can get your real Prince Charming or whatever that is for you. Make it make sense for you, your dream job. But it's waiting for you, but it can't come in until you clear this other person, place, or thing out. So I would like to get maybe 2 Moonology cards and maybe a playing card just to see what else we are working with, and then we can wrap this up. So we have full moon in Scorpio, and the moon is in Scorpio right now. It's not a full moon. I think it's a disseminating. We just had a full moon. But the moon is in Scorpio, so there is a synchronicity there. And this says, breathe through the tension. So this, again, is about your meditations. Scorpio is a very deep, emotional zodiac sign. And so when your intuitive nudges are coming through and it's bringing up some kind of feelings for you that you can't leave this job or you can't leave this relationship or whatever it is for you, to breathe through that. Do your breath work, breathe through it, and allow those feelings to come up, because that's the way you're going to work through them. And then we have first quarter moon in Leo with be humble. So I think this is really just the universe saying to you that you make time for self-love and really focus on yourself, and don't worry about maybe perhaps the injustices that this person did to you. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. You don't have to make a scene about it. Just leave almost quietly, respectfully, but quietly. You can leave this situation and focus on yourself. Just know what you need so that the good stuff can come in for you. So let's get one playing card just to see if we can have another energy that wants to show itself before we wrap this up. So there's the Queen of Diamonds. So this is you. You're showing up in all of your self-worth right here. The Queen of Diamonds knows her self-worth. And this is you saying, I'm done with this. I don't deserve this. I deserve something better, and I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to humbly and respectfully move on so I can get all the blessings that are waiting for me to come in. I just have to do a little bit of work on receiving my intuitive messages and learning to trust them and breathing through that, working through those feelings so that I can release this person or job, make it make sense, and receive the good one that's right there waiting for you. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.